Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. Well, this game has already started and you're looking at the Hummel, the Tier 6 German SPG, located on the northeast corner of Karelia. This one is under the command of VEX 1977, and the reason it started late, well, was down to the fact that we were having problems trying to get the sound to work. But I finally managed to get the engine noises out of it. I had to squeak it a little. But yes, it's working now. He's got the 15cm stock howitzer, which of course is much more accurate and you get more shots and it's faster to reload. A much better howitzer altogether to use. Now that Cromwell managed to go up onto the horseshoe by the reverse exit. And well, we put a round down, but I think he knocked that tree down as well. So I don't think we've got a hit, but maybe we splashed him. It does look like the enemies managed to get hold of the horseshoe. This doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to win the game though. But I think we do have a problem. And that's this box tank who doesn't appear to know where the battle is. In fact, I think he just wants to be a nuisance. He's trolling us at the moment. Well, even though we're firing at the enemy, the box tank has decided to be a troll, and now he's trying to move us about to make it impossible for us to actually play the game properly. Of course, players like this do need reporting to wargaming, and if you've got a video, then that's even better. Just goes to show how much of a troll these people are, and of course they should be avoided. And if you do happen to go into a battle with a troll like this, don't pursue with them, blacklist them. And make sure that people know that they are a troll and that they are going to ruin the game for everyone. And I think this is what's going to happen here, because I'm afraid VEX is not able to shoot at the enemy, whilst of course he's being knocked about all the time by this box tank. Yes, every time he's nudged, you see it puts the rescue off. So this guy is only being a nuisance to his own team. Making it very, very difficult for this team to win. And of course the other team members should know that, so that they can blacklist him as well. And wargaming, well, they can give him a warning that if he carries on playing like this, he won't be allowed to play because they'll ban him. Now you can see VEX tried to move away, and of course the box tank is still trying to be a nuisance. Yes, I'm afraid there's nothing can be done for trolls like this other than to report them to wargaming and let the rest of the team know that they are a troll. Don't do that. That's the one thing you should not do if you are being trolled. Do not fire on the enemy. Now there's no chance that VEX can now actually get some a high caliber, even if he was able to, because he fired on one of his own teammates. The other thing, of course, if you fire on an enemy tank like that at close range, you only damage yourself. Of course, there's no team damage, so the only damage you can do is to yourself with a splash. And he's lost 97 hit points, or 94 hit points rather, to splash. Now the enemy team is going to win this game, it's obvious. The box tank is not playing the game properly, and that's why wargaming should absolutely ban this guy once and for all, so he can't play the game anymore. The trouble is, a player like him is only going to keep coming back in using codes which wargaming issues willy-nilly to everyone, just to entice new players into the game, not realising of course they're letting more trolls back onto the game again. It's amazing actually that VEX has actually managed to get any damage whatsoever in this game, but he has. They're down by 6 tanks now. And, oh, well, that is interesting. The enemy Cromwell just went down to the box tank. He did actually get a kill. But I think that's more to do with the fact that if he didn't get the kill, then the Cromwell was going to get the kill on him. Yeah, the enemy Arty firing in this general direction. So there, MX-13 F3AM, and he's done my trick of actually following the main group of tanks down the south past, and he's now able to shoot on us with the protection of his own teammates as an armoured shield. Unfortunately, this box tank, well, he's just being a complete and utter idiot. Any player who plays like this is deliberately trying to lose the game. Well, that T-3485 counts towards the box tank, even though it's the box tank who's being the nuisance. This battle won't last very long. The box tank's just got wiped out by the OI, and I think we're going to be next. We might get one shot. Well, we do. We hit the OI, but I'm afraid that's going to be it. The best we can do now is ram that ARL. Unfortunately, he rams us, and that is the end of the game. Here's the end of battle results, and it's been a while since we've actually had a troll video sent in, and Vex 1977 sends us in this one showing exactly what happened. He managed to get a Bruce medal out of that game, funnily enough, for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 5 critical hits altogether. His win rate was 621, but that was down to the fact that obviously he was being trolled all the way through the game. The troll was the SU-100Y. There he is. Sam Winner is the name. I'll click on that to see if we can get the real name. Hopefully it'll come up. Yep, that is his real name, and surprisingly he's got 51.3% victories out of 16,200 battles, which suggests that his anti-Arty behavior comes about because he's not a very good player and keeps getting hit by Arty, and as a consequence he's now decided to take it out on Arty. So yes, Sam Winner is the troll. 2894491, the number at the end of there. So yes, he will be reported to Wargaming as a troll, and hopefully they will do something about it, although I doubt it, because it's really not in Wargaming's interest to notify people that there are trolls. Otherwise they just wouldn't join the game at all. That's one good reason to actually bring them out of the game, or take them out of the game, give them a warning that if they keep behaving like that, then they won't be accepted. We can see that the highest damage in the game actually went to a T-150 on the enemy team, 1,476. Second highest, a Jagdpanzer IV, who managed 1,371. And the third highest was an A43 BP, or Black Prince, who managed 1,250. We can see that Vex managed to get 648 hit points of damage, despite the fact that he was being trolled. When it came to kills, it was the T-150 who got 3 kills. 2 kills went to the Jagdpanzer IV, the OI, and the AMX-13 F3 on the AM on the enemy team. And surprisingly, the box tank managed to get 2 kills as well, but I think that was more by luck than anything else. And when it came to base XP, we can see the top scorer was the Jagdpanzer IV on the enemy team, 827, 749 to the Cromwell, and 732 went to the T-150. Now, they mentioned the Cromwell. Did we actually get some damage on the Cromwell, the one that went up onto the horseshoe? And the answer is yes. Funnily enough, we did get 16 hit points of splash just as he went up onto that hill and then knocked the tree down. So yes, he did get some damage, but that was just before the box tank started being a complete and utter nuisance. We can see that Vex did manage to fire 10 rounds, got 5 direct hits out of that, no penetration, 7 splash, 648 hit points of damage, of which 417 were at more than 300 meters. He actually made a loss on the battle of 7,470 credits, and of course that should be paid for by the troll, but of course Wargaming will not do that. But he did earn 372 hit points, or not hit points, base experience out of that game as well. In fact, actually, it's not base XP. That's the base XP. This is the XP that he earned, though. So, yes, he has lost out, because of course he's had to pay for the shells, and some of those shells didn't do anything. And of course he did have to pay for the resupply of consumables in full. So not a good game, but again, another troll game, which is we haven't done for a while, which is very, very annoying. But be aware that this troll in the box tank is about. And if you do see him, report him to Wargaming for any bad behavior. Thanks for watching.